Welcome back to Star Watch. Appreciate all the support y'all been showing. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single drop. Word on the street is Brittney Griner just got wiped from the WNBA, and the reason is sending shockwaves across every corner of the league. Insiders say a supposed medical record hit the internet like wildfire, barely up for 24 hours, allegedly claiming Griner was born male. That's all it took. No press release, no warning, just poof. Her name vanished from the official WNBA roster. Not a single statement, just silence from the top.
And pioneers of the game, like Earl Lloyd, Chuck Cooper, Sweetwater Clifton, the great Bill Russell, and particularly Magic Johnson, I apologize. Sentiments of this kind are contrary to the principles of inclusion and respect that form the foundation of our diverse, multicultural, and multi-ethnic league. They simply have no place in the NBA. Effective immediately, I am banning.
Fans are going wild. Some folks are calling it long overdue, while others are saying it's flat-out erasure. But here's where it gets messy. Sources close to Brittney say she's fuming, and she's pointing fingers right at NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. She feels set up. All those whispers over the years about her deep voice, her build, and her time locked up in Russia, now they're resurfacing like facts, and the folks who had her back, they're ghosting her now. Not even a tweet of support. The silence is loud, but this doesn't feel like a quick reaction. Nah, this move feels calculated. Like the league had this exit planned out way before the internet even sniffed the story. Quiet moves, quiet cleanup, but now the mess is public. And the timing? Suspect. This didn't pop off over some regular drama. It all exploded after that viral Caitlin Clark clip. What started as a heated back and forth turned into something ugly. People stopped talking about fouls and sportsmanship. Instead, they went straight for Brittney's identity, dragging her through the mud like it was open season. Then came the so-called evidence. Just a random Reddit post. No name, no receipts, just a blurry screenshot claiming to be her private medical records. That's all it took for folks to switch up fast. This ain't just about gender anymore. It's about control, silence, and maybe even a cover-up. If the WNBA was trying to keep something under wraps, they might have just blown the whole thing wide open. That one blurry image claimed Brittney was born male and transitioned early. And just like that, it became the so-called proof folks had been waiting on since 2013. One pixelated screenshot turned into the match that lit a wildfire. The leak spread like crazy, way faster than the league could control. And when this TikTok clip popped off with a user breaking down what folks really think about Griner, the silence from the top? Chilling.
With Brittney Griner in the midst, people are actually speculating, hey, this probably really could have happened because a lot of people believe that Brittney Griner is not a female. A lot of people believe that Brittney Griner is the first male to play in the WNBA.
The video blew up, millions of views, but still, the WNBA didn't say anything. No denial, no clarification, not even a half-hearted PR spin. Instead, they started scrubbing her like she never existed. Her name was yanked from the Mercury's All-Star push. Her jersey vanished from the team store like it was never there. Then her face disappeared from the WNBA homepage. Just gone. Then whispers started swirling. An insider claimed Brittney's eligibility was suddenly under internal review. By the end of that week, she was pulled from the active roster. That's when Adam Silver's name started circulating. Word on the street is he saw the same leaked files as everyone else, and instead of keeping it in-house, he allegedly signed off on the move to cut her loose. Quiet, cold, done. Here's Adam talking about the ban.
Sentiments of this kind are contrary to the principles of inclusion and respect that form the foundation of our diverse, multicultural, and multi-ethnic league. They simply have no place in the NBA. Effective immediately, I am banning
And now fans are asking what they should have been asking a long time ago. Not, is the leak real? But why now? Why did the league wait all these years to take action if they'd been sitting on this? This didn't feel like damage control. It felt premeditated, like they were waiting for the right moment to push her out. Let's keep it real. This theory didn't start with some random Reddit post. Folks have been eyeing Brittney sideways for years. That screenshot just gave them permission to say what they'd been thinking. Since her rookie days, people whispered she was too tall, too built, too manly to be a real woman. Then those topless pics surfaced online and folks noticed. Other female athletes get flagged for stuff like that.
Swag you, Brittney. Let me see something real quick. Brick! Thank you! Get the out of here, yo! Jab stepping, it's the brick. Swing and a miss!
Oh!
Yo, I ain't gonna fake it right now.
Swag is down for the count. Let's get it.
Got my hand right here.
Oh!
But Brittney, not a peep. No takedowns, no content warnings, nothing. That's when things started snowballing. Conspiracy theorists were eating it up. Then came the Russia arrest. When she got locked up overseas, people claimed she was in a male prison. Was it confirmed? Nope, didn't matter. The rumor spread like fire. No one from her legal team stepped in to clarify. No officials, no WNBA reps, just silence. And that silence? It spoke volumes. While everyone online was picking apart old interviews and zooming in on blurry photos, the WNBA kept putting her front and center, especially during Pride Month.
Start off with the Mercury. Thank you so much, everybody with the Phoenix Mercury organization, all the hard work, long hours, everything that y'all did to for me, my wife, my family, getting me back home, being there, supporting me, letting me know that I wasn't alone. It means everything to me, to everybody. Vince, Bryce, Jim, coach, everybody, the players. It goes all the way down to the people that keep this building running.
They celebrated her return from Russia like it was a royal comeback. But fans? They'd already been putting the pieces together. And the league knew it. They could have shut it down years ago. All they had to do was drop a clear statement. But they didn't. They chose to stay quiet. And now it looks like that silence wasn't just ignorance, it was strategy. Now that this so-called truth is out, folks ain't just questioning Brittney Griner anymore. They're questioning everything. Like, how deep does this go? What did the WNBA really know? And how long were they sitting on it, hoping the public wouldn't catch on?
And cause current and former players, coaches, fans, and partners of the NBA to question their very association with the league.
At first, the blame was flying straight at the WNBA. But now, one name keeps coming up behind the scenes. Adam Silver. According to insiders, the second those leaked medical files started making noise, Adam didn't hesitate. He stepped in, not because Brittney broke any league rules, but because the league got nervous about how it looked. This wasn't about regulation. It was about reputation. Sponsors started sweating. Fans were splitting. And the league? They were scrambling, especially since Caitlin Clark, the golden ticket, was catching heat for stuff she didn't even do. Insiders say Silver told his top execs to make it disappear. Fast and quiet. That's code for cut ties with Brittney and don't let it turn into a headline. This wasn't about Brittney's words, her skills, or even her past. It was about the baggage the league didn't want to carry into All-Star Weekend. Adam Silver runs it all, from brand deals to long-term strategy. He's not the type to sit back while things spiral. And the fact that this happened during one of the biggest seasons the league's ever had, that's no coincidence. This was a cleanup job, a hard reset. And Brittney? She didn't fit the new image. He even admitted in a clip that some partners were second-guessing their support for the league. And that's when things shifted. Behind the scenes, chess pieces started moving. Griner was pulled from promo spots, removed from press events, and fans who pay attention already noticed She's dipped out mid-interview plenty of times before, so missing more? No one would blink. But here's where it gets ice cold. Insiders say she wasn't even told directly. Brittney reportedly found out she was off the roster when her name straight up vanished from the database. No call, no warning, just gone. And if Adam Silver had nothing to do with it, wouldn't he be distancing himself by now? Instead, his silence is loud. Let's be real. If the league really made this move with Adam's blessing, then Brittney wasn't just cut, she was erased. Now, her legal team's not staying quiet either. Word is, they're gearing up to sue for wrongful removal. Their angle? If the WNBA acted off of leaked, private medical records that weren't even verified, then they might have crossed a serious line, especially since Brittney passed every eligibility test when she joined the league.
Women's basketball. Girls have to stay in college 2 years or 3 years?
4 years.
Oh, they gotta do all 4.
4 years. They gotta do all 4 years. You have to be a senior you have to be a senior or completed, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, or be the age of, you know what I'm saying, a senior. You can't have any more eligibility, you know what I'm saying? You have to play 4 years in the NCAA in order to be eligible to go to the WNBA.
So if the rules haven't changed, what exactly are they saying she did wrong? That's the question fans won't let go. And the deeper you dig into those mystery documents, the more it unravels. People keep saying the leak proved everything, like it was a done deal. She's a man, that's it. But hold on, insiders claim the document didn't even say that. It allegedly showed ambiguous markers, possibly related to intersex traits or early hormone therapy, meaning nothing was clear-cut, nothing was confirmed. Just whispers, guesses, and blurry screenshots taken out of context. But that didn't stop the internet from running with it. One pixelated doc, and boom, people acted like the case was closed. But behind the curtain, it's messier than anyone thought. And if Brittney's legal team digs deep enough, the league might have a lot more to answer for than just bad optics. But let's get this straight. Nowhere in those leaked documents does it actually say, born male. That part, people filled in themselves. And here's what's wild. Even if that rumor were true, it wouldn't even disqualify her from playing in the WNBA. The league has never required gender testing, never laid out any rules about biological sex, and never once made hormone levels part of eligibility. Facts. Here's a quick breakdown of what actually matters. You pass the eligibility checklist, you're in. That's it. So what's really going on? Now, a lot of fans are convinced that this wasn't some leak. It was a hit job, a staged setup to paint Brittney as a fraud. Not transparency, manipulation. And as soon as the league started moving funny, fans did what they always do. Started pulling receipts fast. And what they found? This isn't just about Brittney Griner anymore. It's about a pattern. People started pointing fingers at how the WNBA treats any player who steps outside their comfort zone. Take Liz Cambage, called out racism in the league and got labeled a problem instead of being heard.
Report says that you called the players monkeys and told them to go back to their third world country. You have vehemently denied these reports.
Yes.
But there is also a group of people that say that you did say these things. Why are these stories so drastically different?
A lot of girls don't like me. I don't really lean towards racially backed insults. That's not how I go. I'm very pro-black.
She tried to explain herself in interviews like this one here, but it didn't matter. They still shut her out. Then there's Skylar Diggins-Smith. She gave the league everything. Played through injuries, had a baby, came back, and still got iced out by her own team. No reason, no respect, just gone.
Now, this was a quote that she said. She said, "I know I may not be everyone's cup of tea in that locker room." Why is there always drama with this girl? And I thought that the caption here was interesting. She's like, working on improving myself, not proving myself.
And now fans are connecting the dots. These weren't random cases. They were red flags in a broken system. Here's one fan's take on what really happened with Skylar. Listen to this. And Brittney? She's caught in the same exact cycle. Folks are now digging up old clips where she looked straight up uncomfortable during interviews, especially the ones she walked out of mid-question. Like this one right here. She left the reporter stunned. While Griner was being pushed further and further to the shadows, the league was rolling out the red carpet for Caitlin Clark. Featured in every single promo, protected in every headline, marketed as the perfect face of the WNBA before her rookie season was even halfway done. And the contrast? Blatant. Griner was always seen as too much, too bold, too strong, too different. Meanwhile, Clark was sold as just right. That switch-up didn't sit right with fans who've stood by Brittney since day one. Now people are asking, how come players like Griner carry the league when times get hard, but get tossed aside the second someone more marketable shows up? One viral post nailed it. This will not end well for the WNBA. And what's making it worse? The league still hasn't said anything. No statement, no correction, no explanation for why Griner's name just disappeared. The longer they stay silent, the more it looks like a cover-up, not a decision. And if that's what this is, Brittney's next move could blow this whole thing wide open. Because if the league really thought she'd walk away quietly, they clearly forgot who they were dealing with. If Brittney's going down, best believe she's not going alone. Make sure to like, share, comment, and hit that subscribe button so you never miss a story this wild. We'll catch you in the next one, because this saga is far from over.